What is up, you guys? Nick here. Welcome to the show if you're new. Thanks for coming back if you're not. In today's episode, I want to talk about a very interesting company poised in, may I say, a very elevated market. Yeah, that's a pun. If you have been investing for a number of years now, you may remember the CB and TH stocks that exploded back in 2018. Growth stocks. And literally, I mean growth stocks. Okay, I'll stop all the puns. Canopy growth skyrocketed more than 800% in just a matter of months, however, then went on to correct over the course of the next 2 years. Now, what many analysts and investors are noting is that there seems to be a strong resurgence and reinvigorated interest in CB and edible-based stocks as of late. In today's episode, I'm going to be analyzing a very interesting company that may be perfectly positioned for the coming landscape. We have a lot to get into in today's episode, but before we do, WeBull has improved their promo. They are now offering 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1. Sign up, 2. Open an account, and 3. Deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. WeBull is a 0% commissions trading platform, and they offer some of the best analytics in the game. This offer ends soon, guys. Don't sleep on it. I just started a Patreon page. I'm going to be posting all of my trades throughout the course of 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. You don't want to miss that, and I would really appreciate it. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. The company I want to talk about today is a penny stock, and when trading penny stocks, please be aware of the risks. Although there is indeed more potential reward associated with microcap, there is also more risks. Disclaimer, this is a sponsored video. Always come to your own conclusions when analyzing, researching, and allotting capital to a company. This is your duty. The company I want to talk about today is called Plus Products, trading on the CNSX under ticker symbol PLUS and on the OTC under ticker symbol PLPRF. Plus Products is a company founded in 2018, headquartered out of San Mateo, California. They are an edibles company centered around creating products infused with the chemical CB. They create delicious CB infused treats that are beautifully packaged and quality checked. Plus's business idea was formed to bridge the gap between users who want to enjoy the beneficial effects of CB without the deleterious health defects of smoking. So they created an edibles company. Their products are so well marketed, beautifully packaged, and are strong in terms of CB concentration and negated of chemicals that could contribute to a high sensation. The CB-based edibles market is rapidly growing around North America, and with further expected legalizations from a Biden government and a Democratic Senate, this is only probable to continue and could even accelerate. The momentum behind this industry really is quite remarkable, and many are stating that it's a matter of when, not if, federal legalization will occur. Joe Biden recently chose Xavier Becerra to occupy the Health of Human Services Secretary, who supports legalization. This is very good for potential federal legalization. Analysts and the notable Brightfield Group estimates that the total US CB market could potentially reach $16.8 billion annually by 2025, while the potential MJ market could reach potentially $47 billion by 2025. These are huge market realizations, and Plus is perfectly positioning themselves for this landscape. This is a $66 billion market for the 2 products. Plus Products is very well established within California, and they also have a firm presence in neighboring Nevada. Now, what's very enticing for some is that Plus Products is already selling mass quantities of gummies. They already are. They have already sold over 100 million green leaf gummies in California. Moreover, they have over 400 retail and delivery partners already established. Plus also recently announced, just yesterday on the 14th, that they have signed an exclusive agreement to enter the United Kingdom HCB market. They entered an exclusive sales agreement with a European e-commerce marketplace to now offer its products within the UK. This is showing their continuing prospects to expand and increase their market share. They are continually increasing their strain-specific product lines to create new products with new benefits and new tastes for their customers to enjoy. Going to their chart, we can see the intense interest valuations they are receiving as of late. From just October 2020, the stock has almost doubled in valuation, trading on the OTC market at 71 cents. So we see the investor interest is growing as of late. It's not the only thing growing. They are a microcap company with a market cap of $31.053 million. They have a beta value of 2.29, indicating quite high volatility. This is very typical of a microcap company. They have a fairly stable 52-week range with a low of 0.5750 and a high of 75.50. Their average volume is quite low at around 100,000 shares. They beat earnings in the previous 2 quarters, logging -1 cent and -5 cents in Q2 and Q3 2020 respectively. When investing in a penny stock, I always look to see whether the company has actually a feasible business. Are they actually generating revenue? Do they have a product? Do they have a customer? And in Plus Products case, the answer to all those questions is yes. Going to the revenue, we see very nice growth. They have greatly increased revenue every single year. In 2018, they generated 8.36 million, and 1 year later, they were able to increase this up to 13.85 million. Their earnings really took a nosedive in 2019. They reported a loss of 30.23 million in 2019 alone. However, looking at the first 3 quarters of 2020, this has been a turnaround virtually completely. This is also typical for a startup company to hemorrhage cash in its first few years, increase revenue, and figure out the road to profitability later. Their operating expenses were astronomical throughout 2019 and really ended up chewing into their revenue. They logged 27 million in operating expenses alone. However, it does indeed look as though they have turned this around and are back on the right track. They have a very reasonable price to sales of 1.55. They have a nice gross profit of 2.76 million in the trailing 12 months and have a decent short-term cash position of 12.7 million, representing 29 cents total cash per share. They have a fantastic current ratio of 12.41, indicating far more assets relative to liabilities. This is extremely important to me when evaluating a company. They have a relatively small float of 25.22 million, so when good news is released, shares will typically surge in value. However, the same should be noted of the opposite. In September 2020, the company achieved its first EBITDA positive month, which is a strong landmark in a company's quest to profitability. They reduced their cash burn rate significantly in 2020 while also increasing healthy revenue growth. They really are an interesting and enticing company in my point of view. I do think the edibles market is going to continue to grow in more ways than one. As a whole generation of youth become increasingly health conscious and desire the medicinal effects of CBD, many may continue to shift into the edibles market. There is a huge market out there for this company. They are only in 2 states as of yet. However, with the UK expansion and with prospected continued legalizations in the coming years, Plus Products may continue to benefit and their shares could ultimately surge in valuation. There really is a lot to like about this company. However, do your own homework, do your own due diligence, do your own research, and formulate your own opinion. Don't just take my word for it because I'm saying it on the internet. That would not be smart. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support. Don't forget about the WeBull promo, 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700 for free. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. WeBull has some of the best analytics in the game and are a 0% commissions trading platform. Check out my Patreon page if you haven't already. I'm going to be posting every single one of my trades moving throughout 2021. You don't want to miss any of those. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the continued support. I will see you guys all in the next episode. Take care. Happy trading. Cheers.